I'm just stopping on by to make a quick video about, well, I'm going to be smoking Connoisseur's Choice by Peterson, a tobacco I love so much and I highly recommend. Well, first of all, I came back from the States. I'm back in Japan, and while in Tokyo, I went to a bookshop that had an incredible selection, including some things that were tobacco related. I just found the most beautiful. It looks like a anthology supplemental item that is included whenever you buy tobacco from the Office of Cope's Tobacco Plant in Liverpool from 1889. It's called The Smoker's Garland, and there's 3 volumes. I got all 3. This is the first one, and while I'm smoking this tobacco, I'm going to read some of the poems that are included in this. I will make a dedicated video about these. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about Connoisseur's Choice. It is by Peterson, as mentioned. It is a satisfying, spicy, and aromatic blend of Black Cavendish, Golden, and Red Virginias, mixed with luxury broken flake. The aromatic recipe of tropical fruit, maple, vanilla, and rum make this blend smooth and very pleasant. Manufactured by the Scandinavian Tobacco Group. Boo, boo, we don't like them, we don't like them. Blend type is aromatic. Of course, the contents are Black Cavendish Virginia. The flavoring is maple, rum, and vanilla. The cut is ribbon. It's available everywhere, and I really do recommend purchasing this one. This one's beautiful. It's mild to medium. It's just a really beautiful tobacco. It's a lovely aromatic. So I'm just gonna be using my tried and true. I always love this one. Easy to smoke with, and pack it up. And I really love this little cover. Oh, okay, so this is what it looks like. Ooh, this is what it looks like. Lovely little ribbon cut. I can bathe in this. I can sleep in this. I mean, it's just absolutely like divine, really. It's just incredible. Got my pipey, my tappy, my tamper. It's a very dreary day today. It's been raining the past couple of days, which I do enjoy. I love. Also, if you hear some weird sounds in the background, I'm currently doing laundry, so the washing machine is very loud, unfortunately. And it may beep when it's finished, and I might have to pause the video for that. But anyway, okay, so she's packed. And we're gonna go right into it. Oh my goodness. First of all, it's super aromatic. You definitely get the rum. You get the raisiny rum, creamy vanilla. But there's just like this sort of fruitiness to it. It kind of reminds me of one thing in particular. It reminds me of, you know, like back in the day, I don't think this is very common now, but I remember as a child, every Christmas, the neighbor or family friend or whatever would always come in and give you a fruitcake. You know, it's a nice little gesture, whatever. But the fruitcakes were always sort of not desirable. You know, like those fruitcakes, the dry bread, and they put like dried fruit. Usually it's like pineapple or different kinds of fruits. And nobody really ate them. Unfortunately, people would like throw them out or give them to like a different neighbor or something, or re-gift it. But this aroma smells like those fruitcakes. And while the fruitcakes weren't delicious, at least from what I remember, the smell of the fruitcakes I always did enjoy. And this smells like it. It has like that fruity, mapley, rummy, bready kind of aroma, which I really do love. And I associate that with like Christmas, the holiday season. Around this time, those would be like the familiar scents. This is such a comforting type of smoke. It's a comforting scent. It just makes me feel super nostalgic and reminds me of my childhood. When I was like a little kid, I think like in elementary school, there was a popular children's book series called Junie P. Jones, I think is what it was called. And there was one particular Christmas volume that was about the fruitcake and about like Christmas. I remember reading that when I was like 5 or 6 years old or something. I don't know if that series is still relevant, or I don't know what kids are reading these days, like when they're at that age range, but that was a very popular series and I used to really devour them. That and a series of unfortunate events. Classic kidcore back in the day, you know. As you keep smoking through this tobacco, it just gets fruitier and there's like a creaminess to it. It is very pleasant. Let me see if I could find some reviews that I can read as I'm smoking. And I'm on tobaccoreviews.com. Oh, my laundry's finished. It has to wait for a second. Let me finish reading this real quick. Although the fruity side of the topping could be considered a little acidic or harsh, these contribute to forming a smoother flavor. The bowls I've smoked have all burned well, giving a cool smoke. Even though the topping is fairly heavy, it still allows the tobaccos to have their say. It seems like most people really love this one. There's a sweet caramel vanilla room note. This person says, I got a strong taste of the caramel and vanilla on the charring light, but that soon smoothed out to a wonderful bowl. No tongue bite, a nice amount of nicotine, and very consistent smoke throughout. I'm not getting any tongue bite as well. I'm not really getting nicotine, so. And the last time I smoked it, I didn't get any nicotine as well, so I don't know about that. This person says, the tin note is just like other aromatics. Wonderful, a really mouth-watering scent. I can smell wonderful scents of vanilla, caramel, rum, and a little banana, and a little bit of pineapple. So sweet that it reminds me of my favorite bubble gum that I usually chewed at my teenager age. Seems that people tend to pick up a nostalgic note that was really important during their adolescence. Like this person talks about the bubble gum, with me with the fruitcake. People are saying that it kind of smells like pina colada and sugary prunes. I kind of get that. There is, like I said, that fruitiness to it. I'm not really getting pineapple, but maybe further down the bowl I'll get that. It has an average of 3 out of 4 stars, which is pretty good. I would rate it more than that, obviously. I give it 4 out of 4 stars. So, that being said, I do want to read The Smoker's Garland. So this poem is called My First Pipe. Ah, me, how well I recollect the inauspicious day, when lest my sisters might suspect my purpose and betray, I said I'd seek my aunt's abode, and cheer the worthy soul, but took a very different road, and lit the brimming bowl. The aroma of that stolen whiff comes back upon my mind, and now, and vividly as if 'twere borne upon the wind. Another, an expression fail, 'twere better not to try, for turning hot my turns in pale, methought that I should die. Although I suffered for my sin, I gloried in the pain, and struggled on through thick and thin, to conquer in the main. But, though 'tis to my pipe I owe the sweetest of my joys, the moral of my tale, you know, is not for little boys. Super cute. Whenever I do another cigar chit chat, there's also a poem that's called My First Cigar that I'll read. It's amazing. This thing is absolutely incredible. Again, I'll make a different video specifically to talk about this sort of anthology series. You know, I still need to research more about it. It seems pretty rare. Let me relight this real quick. This is their business card. If you're ever in Tokyo, I really recommend going there. They have a lot of really good esoteric books. A lot of stuff about mythology, theology, religion, spirituality. A lot of books about medieval England, which is great. A lot of esoterica stuff. And I also bought more things from there, which I'm going to do a little haul in a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to enjoy this pipe. Oh, also, lately, I've been kind of rediscovering, getting back into listening to New Order, and just really been enjoying going through their discography. And while I'm not really into compilation albums, in fact, I kind of don't like them, there are a few that are really good. The Substance compilation album by New Order is great. I mean, I understand, you know, I don't like when they do like the best of best, because of course I'm like, I have that kind of boomery thing where it's like, I'd rather just like consume the actual record in its entirety in the way that it was meant to be consumed. With bands like New Order, where they had just a ton of singles and things like that, I understand the purpose of having like a compilation album to kind of obviously compile all those singles and different remixes and stuff like that. The big controversial question of all time is, who's better, Joy Division or New Order? I'm kind of leaning more into New Order, but obviously I discovered Joy Division first, you know, as a teenager. So it's like, I don't know. I really love especially the really cool remix of Bizarre Love Triangle on that record. What's your favorite New Order track? And hard mode, it cannot be Blue Monday and it cannot be Ceremony. Anything other than that, tell me what your favorite track is, because I'm curious. I might actually play the track. I hope that YouTube doesn't like flag the video. Maybe I'll have it low enough in the background. Feel the shot through the bottle blue. I don't want to get my account terminated. This is like my 5th account that I've had, so I really don't want to lose it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do I'm just gonna do a quick little haul of all the stuff that I got at that bookshop. Sorry for the messy, frizzy hair, humidity, and I do not mix well. So this is what happens. Okay, let me go get it, because I realize I don't have it here. Okay, so first thing that I got these gorgeous, okay, I collect holy cards, prayer cards, antique ones. I got this beautiful souvenir card from Notre Dame in France. And there's Bernadette with the Virgin Mary whenever she had her apparition in France. It's so beautiful. I will scan these. And here's, oh, this one's so gorgeous. Here's another one from France. This is a postcard. I got this more for my mom. I also got this book by Soren Kierkegaard, The Sickness Unto Death. I really love his writings, and this is a very beautiful edition, so I got that. You cannot go wrong with Penguin Classics. Then, further down in the book street, I went to, I forgot what it was called, but they have a lot of really good film ephemera stuff, posters, film catalogs. I always go there every time I'm in Tokyo, and I spend a fortune. But what can I do, you know? I got this beautiful Tales of Hoffman film booklet, and I love this film. Information about the film, beautiful stills, written works from different Japanese authors talking about the film and its significance, and it came with a postcard that I will keep forever. I also got this Fashion Idol comic anthology. It features a lot of Showa era manga that was very popular amongst girls at the time. So beautifully presented. I always scan these so I can preserve and digitally archive them. Because a lot of the stuff, I mean, in time, I mean, it's going to start to disappear, and it's really important to kind of keep these sort of things alive, you know? And that's what I enjoy doing. I don't know if anybody would be interested in me doing like magazine look-throughs. I would love to do that, honestly, but I don't know if anybody would be interested in that. Because I have a lot of magazines and books and gorgeous things that deserve to be viewed, that deserve to be witnessed, honestly. So I got that. And there was a really cutesy sort of stationery shop that was kind of, I think that was in the Tokyo train station. And I got this kind of collaboration between a Japanese artist and Sanrio. So I got this My Melody file folder, and it's nice because of the little tabs with the corresponding sticker sheet and the little washi tape, which I do plan on using with my collages. And okay, this might be blasphemy, but I don't really like Kuromi very much. She's my least favorite Sanrio character, but they did make her character design super cute with this collaboration. So I did get a sticker sheet of hers. Of course, I'm going to, like I said before, scan all of it. Also, for those that like fashion and like antique books and magazines and paper ephemera stuff, I do have my own personal blog where I do have a tab for scans, and I post my scans on that along with other things that I post, finds, and I have a photo log in there where I just post a lot of my photographs that I take and just various little things that interest me and that I like. So if that interests you, you can check that out. I'll include it in the description, although it is linked onto my profile, so it's always there. But yeah, I mean, it's just a really quick video. I do plan on making more videos in the future. I know I keep saying that, but I really mean it this time. Also, please let me know what tobacco you're smoking while watching this video. And those future people out there that discover this video or this channel, thank you for stopping by. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, and happy smokes. Stay tuned.